We're going to do our S blends now. SW says sw for swing. SP says sp for spoon. SN says sn for snake. SM says sm for smile. SK says sk for skate. SC says sk for scooter. ST says st for star. And we're back to the beginning. Now let's go ahead and do our rhyming. Remember, we are doing nonsense words. I say the nonsense word, which is not a real word, and you tell me the word that rhymes with it. This time the category is things in the classroom. Fresks. Desks. We don't have any desks, do we? We sit at tables, but a lot of classrooms do have desks. Brable. Oh, I just talked about this one. Table. Grok. Clock. Pencil. Pencil. Drudents. Students. Drumputer. Computer. Grooks. Books. Braper. Paper. Grag. Flag. Creature. Teacher. Some of those nonsense words are hard to say because they're so weird. All right, here we go. We're listening for the beginning R blend. Grass begins with grr. Free begins with fur. Drapes begins with jr. Crab begins with cur. Braid begins with burr. Prize begins with purr. Brave begins with burr. Trade begins with chur. Gravy begins with grr. Fries begins with fur. Awesome job listening to those beginning sounds. All right, I will say each sound by itself. You put it together to make a word. This one has 4 sounds. T, a, p. Trap. B, a, d. Braid. K, a, k. Crack. D, I, ul. Drill. This one has 5. F, n, d. Friend. G, a, p. S, grapes. P, I, z, prize. T, a, v, ul. Travel. B, a, k. Break. 4 sounds again. K, a, sh. Crash. Awesome job. Now I'm saying 3 sounds. You're listening for the final sound. Enough, leaf, life. Wig, flag, chug, g. Book, chalk, clock, k. Ball, doll, girl, l. Room, stem, team, Balloon, barn, brown, Shrimp, ship, map, p. Floor, there, star, Now I say the word and you separate it out into the sounds. I'll let you know how many sounds you need for each word. The first one is 3 sounds. Pray. P, a. Truck. T, k. Brave. B, a, v. Cream. K, e, m. Drop. D, p. Remember, when we say drop, dr is actually the d and put together, right? So it makes it a little bit tricky. Free. Only 3 sounds. E. Grump. 5 sounds for this one. G, p. Tribe. T, b. Brighter. 5 sounds. B, t, Excellent job. And the last one, print. Another 5 sounds. P, t. Good job. I can't believe we are listening to words that have 5 sounds in them and getting those letter sounds. Keep up the great work. I remember when you guys were just doing 2 letter sounds. Now you're up to 5. All right, now we are going to substitute the first sound. So here we go. Grade. Take away the gur and put burr, and you now have braid. Bride. Take away the burr and put jur, and you now have dried. Fry. Take away the fur and put chur, and you now have try. Praise. Take away the purr and put gur, and you now have graze. Dream. Take away the jur and put cur, and you now have cream. Now I'm just going to say the last part of the word, and I'm going to add the beginning sound to make a whole new word. Ridge. Add b, and you now have bridge. Rees. Add f, and you now have freeze. Rend. Add f, and you now have friend. Rise. Add p, and you now have prize. Ramp. Add k, and you now have cramp. Rive. Add d, and you now have drive. Raid. Add t, and you now have trade. Rain. Add d, and you now have drain. Ras. Add g, and you now have grass. Ravy. Add g, and you now have gravy. And the last one, I'm going to take away the R blend. So break, take away the burr, and you're left with ache. Cream, take away the cur, and you're left with eam. Drip, take away the jur, and you're left with ip. Frost, take away the fur, and you're left with ost. Grump, take away the gur, and you're left with ump. Pray, take away the purr, and you're left with a. Travel, take away the chur, and you're left with avel. Brush, take away the burr, and you're left with ush. Crumbs, take away the cur, and you're left with ums. Drum, take away the jur, and you're left with Have an awesome day.